When brick and mortar schools reopened this spring, most kids were thrilled to log out of virtual school and return to their regular classrooms.
Most, that is. That was the case in several local cities, but the change didn't come in Newport News, Hampton, and Portsmouth. 10 at your sides, Regina Mobley has more on the virtual learning that continues on. Regina?
Well, Tom and Anita, in those three cities, most families decided to stay home for the 3 R's. We've learned during the pandemic, there's no cookie cutter approach to education, but some can learn at home and remain a cut above the rest. Welcome to what could be called the 5920 Academy, where Jaden Smith and 3 relatives who did not want to be photographed are in virtual classes and making straight A's across the board. We popped in for Jaden's morning calculus class.
So this is question number 14.
To be exact, Jaden has a 4.7 grade point average as he also takes college level courses. What's his formula for success?
I treat it like I'm still in school and I still have the same schedule, and I feel like time management is the best thing to have.
Aunt Benita is nearby just in case Jaden needs help. Usually he doesn't.
He's emailing teachers on his own. He's participating in workshops. He's participating in volunteer work and networking already.
Churchland High is his home school, but Jaden prefers to learn in his Aunt Benita's home. He's gotten the attention of a school board member and the administration.
You always will have some kids that are going to succeed no matter what, whether it's virtual or in person. And some kids are equipped when they come to school day one.
Day one virtual learning was vastly different for many Portsmouth families. The administration provided meals, the hardware, and the connection to the internet, and it was done on a roll.
We called it our magic school bus that went out to bring meals into the communities. Those buses were also equipped with hotspots.
The process worked. Dr. Bracey was in hand to welcome youngsters who returned to in-person learning.
It was almost like the first day of school when our students returned on April 12th, our pre-K through 6th graders, and had an opportunity to be at Parkview Elementary School. And the kids were coming in with smiles on their faces, but through the mask, but you could see that they were beaming. You could see it in their eyes.
3,600 Portsmouth students returned for in-person learning. 9,600 remained virtual as of April 23rd. Now the schools are looking ahead to prepare for the fall by doubling the number of courses that will be available for summer school.
Because we want to get these kids back in the building so we can basically hit some of those basic skills in those core areas so that we can have them prepared and cover lost learning that have occurred so we can hit the ground running.
But Jaden says given the choice, he would remain virtual. He says learning remotely was so efficient, he woke up one morning and decided to open a clothing business.
It's called DeLonaga, and it stands for Don't Allow Life's Obstacles to Have Negative Effects on Your Greatest Achievements.
Talk about ambition. Jaden graduates next year, then is off to college and then hopefully medical school. I have more on Jaden and remote learning on WAVY.com. There you'll also find more on the in-person and virtual learning numbers for the 7 cities. Regina Mobley, 10 on your side.